So welcome to your spinal articulation and some side work. It's about 20 minutes. Get some water, then come down onto the mat, and remember to take everything at your own pace. So just reduce the reps if you need to. So you're going to bring your head onto a ball or a pillow and your hands in front. So we're in rest position, which means our feet are together, our knees are together. And you're just going to take some nice deep breaths in and out. So we're starting with some breath work to just bring some awareness to the body. So you're taking a really nice deep breath in, allowing the rib cage to just fill up and travel towards the ceiling, and exhaling. So taking some awareness to your lungs, inhaling wide and deep into the back. Just starting to release any tension in the face, in the mouth. And as you inhale, you'll just feel your spine naturally move towards the ceiling, and your head may kind of glide towards your knees. That natural curve of the spine will just start to happen. I want you to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5. And exhale for around 8 seconds. Just to enhance that breath. Breathe like you wouldn't normally during the day. Helping to relieve any tension or anxiety. And allowing that head to travel towards the knees on the inhale. Then removing the ball. Taking a breath in and just walking the hands towards your knees. Keeping the shoulder blades back and down, a nice straight back. I'm just going to go into some neck turns. So you're gazing towards the mat and you're going to turn your head to the left. And inhale as you do so. Exhale to center. Inhale, turn the other way. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale to the right, shoulders gliding back and down. Then back to center. You're going to tip your chin towards your chest. You're going to draw your shoulders back and down, push into the hands slightly, and feel a lovely stretch down the neck. Back to center. Gazing towards that mat. And push into the hands, shoulder blades back and down, chin towards the chest. Enhance that stretch by rippling those shoulder blades down. Okay, we're going to come on to 4-point kneeling. So your knees are going to be underneath your hips. Your feet are in line with your knees, so not flaring out or coming in. And then your wrists are underneath your shoulders for now, just to set yourself up. Now think about where your head is. Is it dropping down? Is it coming up too much? Can you get the back of your head in line with the back of your rib cage? So maybe you need to draw up into the throat slightly. Tuck the chin under a little. Then take the hands slightly further forward. And we're going to go into some cat stretch. You're going to inhale to pull that rib cage up towards the ceiling, tilting the pelvis under, and exhale, coming down into a slight extension. So shoulder blades back and down, allow the sit bones to just separate. Tilt that pelvis under, rippling up through the spine into the cat, pushing into the hands, and then drawing yourself down, rippling through, gazing towards the front of the mat. Inhale, tilt the pelvis under. Start to really articulate through the spine. Inhale and exhale, coming down into your extension, really feeling the sit bones separate. almost like your thigh bones are spiraling inwards. Inhale again. So you're going into 4 cat stretches here. And coming back down into your extension. Separate those sit bones. Internally rotate the thighs. And one more coming up. And then from here, back into one last extension. Spread those sit bones. Ripple back up into your cat. Keep that form, keep that shape. And then we're going to send ourselves back into rest position. Inhale there. Exhale, come back up into cat. And go down into our snake prep. So your hips start to lower. You ripple through the spine. Send the shoulder blades back and down. Push into those hands. Then chin towards the chest. We're slightly articulating the spine up towards the cat again. And then let momentum take you back down into your rest position. Inhale there. And exhale up into cat. So keep that lovely curve of the spine. And then hips drop down first. Unravel the spine. Send the shoulder blades back and down. Open the chest. Inhale, chin towards the chest. Raise up into the cat first, and then let the momentum take you down. Inhale, coming up. Just really flowing through the move. Hips coming down, unravel the spine to that snake prep. Opening those hips up, chin towards the chest, up into cat and down. One last time. Inhale there, coming up into that lovely curve, and let those hips drop down first. Unraveling, gazing up slightly, shoulders back away from the ears. Then gently come down onto your side. So you're going to align yourself with the back of the mat, ready for our side work. So your head's going to be placed into your hand. Just be aware that your elbow is in line with the back of the body as well. So you're not curving inwards. Your hips are stacked on top of each other. You can raise your leg and then place it down again. So I want you to raise it and draw it out of the body. Then raise it again. Bring the other leg up to meet it and swing the legs into the front of the mat, the corner front, and your hand can be in front of your navel. The center is activated, the rib cage is not dropping down. And you're going to go into some leg raises. So we're going to do 8 of these leg raises. The knee is facing forwards, so we're not turning out or turning in. And I want you to reach away from the hip as you come down. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And reaching away. Then holding it there, we're going to externally slightly rotate from the hip. And we're going to go into some leg circles. So you're flexing your underneath foot to anchor that leg down. And you're coming forward with some beach ball size circles, externally rotating. So just tapping those heels together and then the other way. 6 to 8 of these, but you can keep the reps lower if you're starting to really feel it. But that can be a good thing as well. Okay, reach that leg away. Inhale, exhale. And then we're going to go into some toe and heel taps. So you're going to heel tap back and toe tap forwards. So internal and external rotation again. So external, internal. External with the heel, internal with the toe tap forward. Keep that leg straight. We're lifting the thigh bone in the middle. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. It's that little lift in the middle that will really start to work the whole leg. Draw that leg away, place it back down. I'm going to come into some clams. So you're going to come up onto your elbow. Your palm is spread. Your elbow is underneath your shoulder. So I really want you to lift through that rib cage. Don't let everything just sink down. Your hips are stacked. Your toes and your feet are in line with your bottom. So a really open triangle shape. Okay, really pull into that elbow. Keep the chest wide. We're going to go into around 16 clams. So you're going to open and shut. Keeping those hips stacked so you're not rolling backwards. You don't need to go too high with that knee. And just breathe through this. Focus on that side of the glute and the thigh. Imagine you're sculpting around that area. And your feet should be in contact with each other. Then you're going to keep that leg up and you're going to go into some knee and toe taps. Again, that internal rotation and external. So we are really loosening up that hip joint. Internal and external. Lifting slightly in the middle. You'll begin to fatigue, so just focus. Focus on that leg. Breathe into that leg. Do about 8 of those. Give yourself a little rub. That lactic acid will be building up. And then lie that back down onto the mat. And with the leg that you are using, place that foot over the opposite leg and then draw that knee in towards you. So thread the hands through, pull the thigh bone towards the body and relax that leg. So taking a nice few deep breaths and preparing yourself to go on to the other side. So again, we're going to turn round to the other side, aligning yourself with the back of the mat, and that is your lower body and your upper body. Just take a moment to get yourself set up. Hips are stacked. Now lift that upper leg, draw it away from the body and place it back down so those feet are on top of each other. Center is connected, so navel towards that spine. Lift both legs up. Swing them round to the front corner of the mat. So in an almost banana shape. And you're going to go into your leg raises. So you can do 8 to 12 of these leg raises, knees facing forwards. Again, you don't need to come too high. The lower leg is anchored in, so you're flexing your lower leg, flexing that foot, little toe in line with the big toe. So really feeling it down the outer side of the leg. Breathing in and breathing out. Remember to breathe. Inhaling and reaching away. So really drawing out of that hip as you come down. Then we're going to go into our circle. So externally rotate from the hip slightly. And you're going to go 6 circles one way, about beach ball size, tapping those heels, and then the other way. Keep the leg straight, keep that thigh bone pulling outwards. That little lift in the middle is a killer. Okay, then draw the leg away. We're going to go to the toe taps and heel taps. So your heel is going behind your leg and your toe in front. External and internal rotation. Keep that center activated. Don't let the rib cage drop too much. Try and work the whole body as we do these. Toe tap in, heel tap out. Heel tap out. back to center. Draw the leg down. You should be feeling it quite a bit at this point. Coming into the clams. So elbows underneath the shoulder, the hips are stacked again. Nice and straight, wide chest. If you feel yourself hunching in, just adjust yourself to make it feel comfortable, secure. And then we can go into those clams. You're opening and shutting. Again, breathe. Feet are connected. Rib cage isn't dropping. Shoulders away from the ears. The knee doesn't have to go too high. We're doing 16. Reduce those reps if you feel you need to. But just keep the form correct. Then you're going to take your knee tap and toe tap, lifting in the middle and internally and externally rotating. So I really want to see that toe going up towards the ceiling rather than the wall on the external and the internal. Then coming back down onto your back, taking the leg that you've been working so hard on top of the other leg knee and drawing that thigh bone in towards your body. Relaxing everything, just breathing into that stretch. Relax the shoulders and take some deep breaths in and out. You can stay in this stretch for as long as you want. You've worked quite a lot through that side of the glute and the whole leg. And bring the knees in towards yourself. Give yourself a hug. Grab both knees and send them away from each other. So circling those hips. And then you can go in the opposite direction. Loosening everything up. Allow your body to be mobile and flexible. Place the feet back down to the mat. Draw the legs away. The arms are going to go overhead for a full body stretch. You can take the feet a little wider and do a diagonal stretch, so stretching out through the left arm and the right foot and the left leg and the right arm. Really pulling yourself diagonally across. And you're finished. Well done.